Hello and welcome. Tonight's episode of Charmed Person presents The Tome of Black Sand. Hopefully everybody can see what we can see, as the world is a dark and scary place, and I am thrilled, beyond thrilled, to be able to join the cast and crew here for a special spooky season presentation. Before we begin, I always enjoy starting my stories with something fictional, something inspiring, something thematic. And for the life of me, I cannot think of anything better than beginning tonight's story with The Laughing Heart by Charles Bukowski. Your life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into dank submission. Be on the watch. There are ways out. There is light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Be on the watch. The gods will offer you chances. Know them. Take them. You can't beat death, but you can beat death in life sometimes. And the more often you learn to do it, the more light there will be. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you. Our story begins tonight, just as summer turns to autumn, and all around us, things begin to end. Where we find ourselves right now is in the middle of a rainstorm. In media res, in pitch blackness, we hear the sounds of boots stomping, crashing against the mud. As our camera pans up, you can see it is almost the night of the full moon, but the moon is obscured by darkness, shadows, and the thick, dense trees. Splashing in the mud, boots trampled and trodden. We can see 5 figures, all in the process of ripping off white burial shrouds. Wax purity seals adhered to their forehead as they are rushing through a dark and stormy wood. Behind them, they can see the spectral images of apparitions, bluish white against the rainy thunderstorm around. Hands reached out. They want you. They need you. We're going to roll for initiative.
All right. Okay.
Our story begins as out of the woods something appears in the muck and in the black, gritty soil. It appears to be a horse, but no mere steed, no. This steed is all muscle and sinew and rotted body parts. Riding atop it is a skeletal apparition with a torch in their hands, or something like a torch. The skeleton and warhorse begin rushing towards you, making no sound in the wood. However, they don't get close enough to attack just yet. Kyle, you are up. Rin, you are on deck. Behind you are three ghosts.
Oh, that's me.
It is. Kyle, you
I
are
should have
up.
gotten a better fantasy name. I can see by where I am standing, I am the leader of this party. I hold my hand aloft and summon a blade and run towards the horsemen.
Excellent. Where'd you go, Kyle?
I ran towards the horsemen.
Oh, that's not the horseman.
That's a ghost. That's a
Those
ghost,
are-
Kyle.
Those are
Man, if you
ghosts,
think that
Kyle.
thing's scary, you should see it take down the...
That's a ghost,
Ghost
Kyle.
leader. That's a ghost.
I just imagine the rest of us are going, no, we are. Oh, not again.
In that case, I see I am at the back of the party, and I will cast False Life upon myself.
Hey, Max, nice.
Excellent. That will be your turn.
That is the whole of my turn.
Rin, you are up.
I definitely am concerned about this thing behind me, but I feel like them ghosts are gonna do something. So I'm gonna move. Oh, it would be helpful if I knew exactly how far away I am from these ghosts. Great. Then I'm gonna move to right in front of Kyle. Perfect name. And I am going to... Oh, that's right. It's under my features because I inherently have this. I'm going to cast... Oh, do I? Sacred Flame. I thought I had it. I'm a silly Billy if I don't. Says I have it in my other... I don't have it amongst my things here. Oh, no, wait, it's right there. Astral Fire. Oh, it's Astral Fire. That's why I was confused. I'm gonna target my friend here and cast Sacred Flame to see if anything happens, because I assume it must. Maybe? Come on. Cast it for me. Did it cast?
It did not. So one moment. Let me fix this for you really quick. Let's see if I can help out at all.
I forgot that it was under skills and not spells. So sorry.
All good. It should be in your spells now cantrip.
Cool. Hell yeah, it is. Boom!
And then all you need to do is click damage.
Hell yeah. Let's hurt you. Let's hurt you, ghost.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, excellent.
Yeah.
So my spirit acquires a light that shines straight down on it. As it hisses in pain, you can see that just for a moment, its spectral apparition changes to something slightly different.
Yeah, and I just...
Similar to what our party was just ripping off of their bodies, you can see these haunted eye-like faces, burial shrouds that cover their bodies. And as you strike them down with radiant damage, it hisses, "Get out!" Munson, you are up.
I don't like that. Let's see how far away these guys are. Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna move up a little bit next to my buddy Rin, and I am going to hold out my holy symbol and just say, "Get back, you undead freaks!" And I'm gonna cast Turn Undead. Do that. Right here, I'm gonna select those 3 ghosts.
Holding shift to target them all.
Yep. That's exactly what I meant to do. Can't I target the target?
Learning is fun.
New
Is
characters.
there a way I can get
for
rid of
this.
like the characters that are showing at the top of the screen?
Yep,
So, like,
little
I
trash can.
can't
You should see. Otherwise, you can drag and drop it a little bit. You can hold the right click to move the camera, the screen around.
Perfect. And then I will do Channel Divinity, Turn Undead.
Mhm.
I used it before I targeted them.
That's okay. So what you do instead, you can still cast it. I just need you to click it again, and then just there's a prompt that says, "Don't use spell slot," and you'll be fine.
Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, so what these creatures right here all need to do, and I'm just going to roll a mass wisdom save right now because it doesn't seem to be working. I'll be adding that to my nightmare log that we'll talk about way later. Here comes my wisdom saving throw for several ghosts. As you cast Turn Undead, the DC, of course, is 15, right? So
they
they
are
fail.
destroyed. 'Cause I have
They
destroy
are
undead.
turned.
Or, well, depending on what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Same target is when an undead
They are
fails its
afraid
saving
of
throw
you.
against you. Turn Undead feature: the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below, so half or below. Gotcha. Got it.
Yep. Nope. They are, on the other hand, quite afraid of you. They look. Their eyes grow wide and ghostly white. It is, of course, this ghost's turn, who is going to quite afraid of you, Munson. So there's
Very
not much
spooky.
that I can do. Absolutely. Do imagine that as they were once trying to say, "Turn back, turn back," they begin to move into the woods. I'm going to go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw. And I fail again. Excellent. We're going to be moving over to, there's too many of them.
I just
I
got
never, I never want to look forward. I only want to look back, so I'm going to attack with a firebolt at this horseman.
I think that's in front of us.
Oh, which way are we moving? 'Cause his face-
You're moving south at the moment. You are
Okay, so we are
definitely
moving
going-
towards him.
Mhm.
It looks like he's heading towards us, which is true. Is that true?
That's
It is true.
Okay, so I thought he was chasing us, so that's what I get. Well, then I'll say it again. I never look back, I only look forward. And I'll
Your whole
attack him.
character changed in that moment.
Yeah, I actually don't know who I am anymore. There's not enough of them. Target this bad boy and do a firebolt. Absolutely
It
not.
misses the sweet horse.
Yes, but I will still continue to look forward.
A smell of rotting putrescence fills your nose. As up ahead, a skeletal rider atop this horse is going to see you, too many, and return fire with a short bow.
Oh, hey.
but it
Oh.
badly veers off course. My arms are not what they used to be. Next up is a
He
spooky
says.
ghost who is quite afraid of Mr. Munson, who is going to be running off into the woods for their turn, as they are quite afraid of you, and needing to make a wisdom saving throw against being turned. DC of 15, 18. So the one who has just turned into the woods is no longer afraid of you. Next up is this last one, who, oh, turn back, it narrates. And another wisdom saving throw. This time a 14, one short. Cat sits by and is generally unhappy with this situation. Out of the murk and mire, you can see another creature arising.
Oh, no.
A black wolf with this coarse dirt around it, mixing into the mud. It tries to howl into the dark, but its voice is so coarse and rough that it dies out in an instant. Ragnar, you are up.
All right. Should I describe my characters? Is there gonna be another moment where we describe our characters?
Not yet.
Okay, gotcha. Wonderful. Love it. I'm going to look behind and see over half the party run away in the opposite direction of the big scary things. And instead, I am going to step in front of my little sister. And I'm going to unsheath my long sword and point to this evil-looking horse, and I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Excellent.
As I say, stand back. You are mine, and I unsheath the long sword and run forward, and then I am going to attack with the long sword.
It hits.
Nice.
I
Kill
have
that
my
horse.
shield put away, so this is two-handed. 16 points of slashing damage.
16 points of slashing damage as you just go lay in to this warhorse, and instead of blood, instead of sinew, this coarse black soil piles to the ground. Top of the round is the horse, who is going to stay within your range. Move just slightly past you, Ragnar,
Classic Ragnar.
and use its hind hooves to try and knock you in the chest.
Oh, if only I had my shield out, which I don't.
It hits you for 9 points of damage.
Do I need to make the saving throw for concentration, or do...
It already did, and you're fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, concentration will automatically be removed if
Okay.
it doesn't work.
Wonderful.
As this happens, Ragnar, you can see that the rider of this horse, you thought that they had a torch in one of their hands, but it is in fact a candle. Kyle, you're up. There is a ghost to your northwest that is no longer afraid.
Has the horse rider actually attacked anybody?
It has fired an arrow at too many of them. Holding this candle somehow, as you get closer, you realize that the candle is actually melted onto their forearm. They're not holding it, it's melted on.
Kinky.
You there. Hello, I am Kyle Gunhand. I am this group's seneschal and peacetime consigliere. Can you understand me?
It vomits forth a gout of black, coarse earth.
I don't think he
If
speaks
that
your language,
means
brother.
yes, then do it a second time.
Now I'm just confused.
Does that mean yes, Horse Rider? You can't understand me?
It just hacks out 2 more things of sand.
Yes, twice. Good. I don't think you actually want to attack us right now. As you can tell, we're busy with a wolf and ghosts. I think you should just race the sun westward, for its rays will probably destroy you or something. I'm gonna cast suggestion.
All right.
Oh,
This works, my mind will be.
He's
I
always
agree.
trying to talk to ghosts. I don't get it.
It's all right. It'll be fine.
If you hover over it, push T, suggestion should just
yes,
work.
sir.
Rin, you are on deck. Not only do I succeed,
Ooh.
It's just a baby.
all right. Next up, Rin, you're on deck.
All right. The ghosts have clearly turned away and aren't coming back.
One is.
No, I don't see that because
I
they're
do
in the
not.
woods. I don't think they're coming back. And this wolf seems quite pressing. So I am going to move to this wolf. I think,
Horse.
yep, I'm right here. And I'm just going to fucking slash at this son of a bitch with my 2-handed greatsword. And boy, did I get it.
Oh boy, do you hit that horse.
Nice. Oh, and you got advantage because I'm on the other side. Man, this.
Did I just
Oh.
outright kill that
Yeah.
wolf? Yeah. Yeah.
The horse.
It is.
It's the horse. Yeah, you're attacking the horse.
Oh, the horse?
Rin, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
great.
I thought that was part of his character. How
Yeah, he doesn't even know what he's
He
attacking.
thinks
Oh,
that
yeah.
that's a wolf.
No, he just turns around
He
and
just
like
refuses to elaborate.
he's a little airy.
Really
He's a
wolf.
little airy. He just like sees the ghost turn away and he goes, "All right." And he turns around, like he walks with purpose towards the horse, and like very much Game of Thrones. I think the Hound does this at some point. Just goes. And just like very calmly just decapitates this horse.
Very calmly. And as you do, what was holding it together is this coarse black earth that just spills out and collapses into the earth.
Rin stretches and goes, "Ah," and then points the sword at the horsemen and just gets ready.
Excellent. Munston, you're up. 2 ghosts are turned, 1 is not.
The one to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That
I'm
one's not
just
turned.
Going to cast Toll the Dead on it. Just fast, 'cause it's not the
Yeah.
hurt. So, okay.
All right. You can hear
Nice.
an old church gong ring.
I love it.
Who knew they would be resistant to necrotic damage? My turn. That's my turn.
All right. All right. Well, that's a great turn. So next up is going to be a ghost's turn. Turn back as I sneak further into the wood. Wisdom save at the end of my turn. And I fail again. Too many. You are up. In front of you is what appears to be a skeletal warrior with a bow and a sword. Behind him is a wolf.
I will. Is the wolf behind this little tree, so I wouldn't likely be able to perceive it?
You can see it. It's not a big tree, and besides that, this is a unique wolf.
Love that.
Do love animals, but maybe not this one. And I will scoot past Ren, is it? Ray?
Rin.
Ooh, no, I do
Rin.
not like that spicy wolf. Absolutely not. Yes, I will keep moving. Nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing to see here. And I'll move past Ragnar, close to this little edge of shrubbery here. And that's going to be what I do. I don't want to engage.
If you want to, okay, cool. If you don't want
No
to attack, then
engagement,
be my
no.
guest.
I'm a squish. First one didn't go well.
Rin, after decapitating his horse, the skeletal emissary, it seems like he doesn't want to attack anymore. He takes one step forward and gets on a knee and bestows to you an unlit red candle.
Oh no, he gave the dumb guy a can.
All right, and I
He loves candles.
I hold out my hand.
How do you know?
I don't take the candle. I see if he's gonna put it in my hand.
Oh no, he extends it. At the same time, the ghost that Munson previously tried to
Holy
turn
shit.
rushes towards you. I said, turn back. Now, die. I deal 17 points of necrotic damage as I reach a skeletal hand into your chest.
These ghosts pack a punch. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Turn back. Turn back. Failed my saving throw again.
You
Mr.
turn
Cat,
back, buddy.
Mr. Cat is none too plussed about this, hops up on some stones to stay out of the muck. Auru goes a sandy wolf
Oh no.
that bounds towards the weaker of them. Too many of them. There's too many of them, as I'm going to attempt to bite you.
Not sister.
Oh.
I fail horribly. The reason being that the water seems to compress what my body is made of, this black earth. I just turn into mud and fall short. Ragnar, fortunately, it's your turn.
I turn my gaze away from the skeleton, let Ren deal with that, knowing that too many is under attack. I turn back to the wolf, and as the spell allows, since the horse was defeated, with my bonus action, I point to the wolf and I move my hunter's mark to it. And I say, you just attacked the wrong hair fork! And then I'm going to swing my longsword at him.
Beautiful.
Ew.
Oh yeah, Ayo.
And that is going to be 15.
Dealing 15 points
Yeah,
of
nice.
damage. As your blade sinks in, you see there's not much purchase. It cuts through, and it's like you're just cutting through dirt.
Interesting. Yeah.
Up ahead in the darkness, you start to see something. Kind of a light up ahead. In the murk and in the mire, where you are now, you start to see the flickering light, and you start to see humanoid apparitions appearing.
Get in line.
Kyle, you're up. There is a ghost attacking Munson.
Ghost attacking Munson. All right. Enough is enough. I draw my sword, and then I
time.
flip it around so I'm holding the blade, more
Okay.
slug, as it were. And I'm just gonna like step at this ghost and. Wait. Oh wait.
Get to step
I'll
in
get a
on that
hold of this
ghost.
eventually.
New system, who dis? It hits the ghost. You hear a thick thudding sound as Kyle's maul, the butt end of his spectral blade, smacks
not
into the
spectral.
spirit. Glowing?
No. It's shattered steel that glows faintly and then is wrapped in burial wraps.
Ooh.
You know? Anime swords.
Brag
Anime
alert.
swords. Rin, you're up.
Hold on. I have
Oh,
a second attack.
sorry.
Thank you.
Second attack.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I have. I could have been attacking it twice this whole time. I completely.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are all level
I can
5.
too.
Everybody, we're
Come on,
all
guys.
level 5. We're playing level
Thank
5.
Brag alert.
We wanted to take it easy on Thor for the first couple rounds, you know.
I've
Uh-huh.
only been playing for
He's
years.
certainly not taking
I
it.
completely forgot. All right, well, Ragnar's about to unleash some hell. Sorry,
All
go ahead.
right.
Rit. Sorry, go
10
ahead.
extra points from the follow-up attack on this ghost. Rin, you're up.
Yeah, I reach out and I take the candle. I put it in my pocket quickly, and then I look very sincerely at the guy at my knees, and I just go, "Hey, would you like to die?" And I'm asking very genuinely, but like with an airy tone, because I don't know if he's in pain or not. I just, would you like to die? I take my great sword and I swing for a decapitating slice, perceiving that as a please kill me. So I'm gonna do that. Is that? Oh, that looks like it hits.
It would, except instead, my skeleton collapses.
What?
The swirling black form of the skeleton collapses into a pile of wet earth and a bleached skull.
Huh. Yeah, I kind of like look at that, go,
Go away. No.
No.
literally as I like go to do that and pass through all that, I just kind of look at it and go, and I turn directly towards the wolf, march myself over to the wolf, and I'm gonna take my extra attack that I totally knew I had the whole time.
The whole time.
I knew it, and it's fine. But greatsword, going for another decapitation here. Excuse me, target the wolf. Thank you. And boom, greatsword.
Boom goes the greatsword.
Nice.
Yeah, me.
Boom goes the great sword.
There you go. Yeah, and just like again, thinking that it's gonna be the same as the horse, just and just bring it down on the.
Very
The
similar.
wolf.
It just seems to be made of mud. Munson, there is a ghost whose hand is inside your chest.
Oh.
Beautiful. It's just where I like it. All right, so I'm gonna move just like that. I'm gonna move around him. Am I still doing that?
You can also use the arrow keys to move your character.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna move around there. Do I have to press like enter or something to actually
No,
move it?
clicking out of the way or pushing T will deselect, detarget your character. What you have going right now is that you had it on the measure distance tab, and you really need it
Instead
on
of
the.
select tokens.
Yep.
Got it. I will just swing at the guy for my action, that spooky ghost.
Oh yeah.
My two-handed 6 slashing.
It does
All right.
6 points of slashing damage. My spooky ghost, this floating shroud, isn't looking great.
It's not looking great. Okay. I will then use my if it's not looking great, I'll just stay there.
Alrighty. Moving over to one of my other ghosts who needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Fails. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Too many. There is an wolf in front of you. Exclamation point, question mark.
And Wolf is going to have a taste of my shocking grasp. I'll cast it. Love it. Love it. Freaking hit it. That is 9 points of lightning damage
9
into this
points
dirtbag.
of lightning damage. Excellent.
Ah!
Beautiful.
Oh.
Too many. How would you like to do this?
Yeah, nice.
Well, seeing that Rin, despite his powerfulness, could not slice the wolf, I thought maybe I would lend a hand and take the wolf by the throat, and lightning comes through my fingers, surrounding the wolf's neck, crushing it until it turns to dust.
Excellent. It turns back to dust.
And I look back at the group and I say, you know, we began from dust, and dust we shall return. And I look at Ragnar and I give a little wink.
That's deep. That's deep. Next up is my other ghost, who is still right here. And it's going to turn to you, Munson.
Yep.
Its eyes are wide, and you can see now that it was a woman at some point. As she tries to possess you. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Holy shit. Okay. I'll do that. I fail.
You
Oh,
fail.
no.
All right, TPK, first 5 minutes.
Munson's eyes roll back into his head and starts mumbling in Dwarvish. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Munson, on your next turn, I'm going to need you to attack Kyle or any of your allies who are closest to you, using up
Got
all
it.
your good bits.
Oof.
All my good bits? Okay.
Use it all. Use it all.
Don't
If someone
hold
doesn't
back.
save you, then you're going to die here. My other ghost makes their saving throw. Actually, yeah, certainly does. It's a perfect time to, as Munson, his eyes roll back into his head, and you can see at least one of the ghosts is no longer turned. Mr. Cat stretches up, unhappy with the rain, and finds a nice little bush to hide under. Ragnar,
Oh,
in front of you
God.
is a dead wolf that is slowly melting back into the dirt, into the loamy soil. Up ahead, you can see torchlight bouncing and bobbing. And as you do, you can see 3 humanoid figures appearing. In the thunder and in the storm, you can hear them say, "Now put your hands up. I don't want any fucking trouble."
Oh no. I'm assuming I don't know that my friend just got possessed.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think there's 2. You have no memory of where you were or where you are. You are
Yeah.
in media res.
Munson's always pretty angry, so it doesn't really.
Yeah,
seem to right now.
I step forward in front of my friends, and then I am going to use my bonus action just in case to move my hunter's mark to the one who's talking. Out of those three, who would that be?
It would be this fellow.
Ooh.
Tall, handsome, short cropped hair, incredibly
Oh,
muscular,
hello.
wields 2 logs, like half telephone poles, 6 feet long each.
Yeah, I move my hunter's mark to him with a bonus action. I'm then going to not sheath my sword, but just lower my long sword so that it is not up. And I'm going to hold my action in case... if someone tries to hit me or Ren, or too many if I can with an attack, if I need to specify just one of us, then I'll just say me.
Nah, we're fine. We're
Yeah.
fine with that.
So I'll hold my action unless one of us is attacked.
All right. Top of the round, Kyle. Munson's got a weird look in his eyes.
We are dealing with two different things here.
Are you doing okay, friend? Does Munson respond at all?
I'm not Munson anymore. I don't know.
He does say something, doesn't
Munson's
he?
not here.
Munson's not here. Ah! What did he say?
Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me?
No.
Which Munson does say all the time.
Yeah, he does say that all the time in that same childlike voice.
Are you trying to find what he says, or?
Oh no, you could hear ghostly voices. Let's see. It was just saying, "Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me?"
Ugh.
Let's get rid of this ghost first thing. I am gonna sword style run at that ghost there. His tag in.
Oh yeah, do imagine that this ghost, like playing him like a puppet, just has one of their hands in the back of Munson's skull and like moving him like a Muppet would. So go ahead and do damage for me.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
am I just?
Why is this
attacking
happening
Munson
to me?
right
No, you're attacking the ghost.
now? All right, good. I don't want to kill our cleric
No,
first.
certainly not. Certainly not. Although
TPK.
you're TPK, exactly.
And then there's my second attack.
It hits.
There's 2 attacks to your little ghosty.
Go ahead and give me that damage. It might be it.
Did I
Help me,
not?
Kyle.
And Kyle, how would you like to do this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just cut off the arm that's inside of him.
Mm-hmm. You cut off the arm that's inside of him.
And then I imagine the ghost just sinks into the media res we're standing in right now.
It does.
Does the media res count as difficult terrain, by the way?
No, the media res does not count as difficult terrain. It is muddy,
Okay.
but you are on what appears to be a paved road. Or at least a trodden road as you're looking around.
Now, is Munson just... What happens to Munson?
He blinks his eyes, and he's fine.
Thank you, Kyle.
No prob.
Rin,
You're a true
you're
friend.
Yeah, I see obviously I see the light in front of me. I see Mr. Lincoln Logs, and
You can see that they appear to be related.
I just stand next to.
Oh.
Well, isn't that a group? I stand next to. I stand next to Ragnar, and of course, I do the exact same thing. Like I put my sword down, a little bit in the dirt, but not as deep as I want it to. look at them and will hold my action until they attack one of the three of us, if they ever do, and just go, "Hey, what's the deal with these ghost things over here?" And that's all I do.
Oh,
The three brothers take a step forward. One wielding a heavy crossbow. The other one with what appears to be two blades at his side. And the third dual wielding giant logs. They point down the road that you were traveling down. And they say, "Did y'all just come from there?"
we think so. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Last I checked, we were facing towards you folks.
The more sly one with two blades sheathes them, while the one with the crossbow still holds his crossbow up and doesn't look like the fellow with the two telephone poles for weapons has any issue holding those on his shoulders. Takes a step forward. Y'all came from there. You're not lying.
I sheath my long sword. To be honest with you, friend, I don't have much memory of how I got here.
Nor do I, now that I think about it.
But we were heading this direction. That's what I know.
Running for our lives.
Correct.
They look kind of uncertain, but they can see that you're all filthy and tattered. We heard a disturbance coming down this road. Looks like y'all's in a bit of trouble.
Well, not anymore. The sand seems to have been swept away, as it were.
Sand. Y'all think that we're at some sort of beach, some sort of coastal resort?
No, I mean they're made of sand. Like I don't. There's no.
They.
There's a guy who knows sand.
They. What y'all mean by they?
There was a horse and a skeleton. I got this candle here, and I pull out the red candle. I got this from one of them before I, killed it. There were some ghosts back there. I
He
think they
looks
were
behind
ghosts.
you. There's no ghosts. You don't see any ghosts.
Oh,
The ghosts are gone.
goodness.
I killed the last ghost, I think.
Oh, Muns and Kyle, I'm glad. Well, how do I know your names?
Y'all are a bit tired, aren't you? How about y'all come back with us?
Okay, insight check.
Yeah,
Can I see if this guy's like trying to lead us
literally
to our
just about to
deaths?
say the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll give the roll to him.
Sure.
I'm assuming he probably has a better insight than me.
I was gonna say, what's your
Insight?
wisdom? Because I was gonna
Already
definitely do
rolling
the
it.
same thing.
Already rolled a 6, my friend.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
They seem well armed, but one guy's just holding logs. Like, you don't really think these are assassins.
Yeah.
I'll
They're-
immediately go up to them and just be like, "Oh yes, the safety of your arms is exactly what I need."
Well, thank you there, miss. The name's Marcus.
Oh hi, Marcus. My name's Timani.
And I'm Marius. That over there's my brother Maximus. He don't talk much.
What'd you say?
Fellow M name.
Maximus and what?
Marcus is my big burly brother over there, and Maximus is my quieter younger brother.
Hello.
Oh, come on, y'all. It's raining. We're only a few miles out of Brighton. We can get y'all set up at the Red Squirrel Inn.
You
Get
said
you some beer, get you some food. Y'all look positively starved.
Brighton?
Brighton, yeah. That's the town that's nearest to us.
Can I roll like either an intelligence or a history check to see if I know anything about that?
You can.
Which doesn't matter.
Nope.
I'll roll a history. I don't know shit about fuck.
It rolls off your tongue a little bit. But you're not really sure. No. You're not from there. You're certain of that. You're from Fancyport, you know? You're not from Brighton.
I'm from space.
Yeah, see?
I'm also from space.
That's how we know each other. We all know each other already, right?
Yes,
I don't know.
but I don't
Do
know
we?
why.
Yeah.
You seem familiar, at least. I don't know.
Let's get out of this media res. Let's go to Brighton. I think this is a good plan.
Yeah, it's a good call. I'll lead the
I
way.
think so too.
Lead the way.
Somebody, I don't want to be in the
Goose.
back. Somebody stand behind me, please. I got a ghost reached into my skull earlier.
All right, you get in the front. And
I don't want to be in the front either. I'd rather be in the middle. Thank you.
I'll
I'll just squeeze my way to the middle of the group.
I stand in the back. I sling my great sword over my shoulder and just walk with it.
Yeah, I joined the group, but my hand is on the hilt of my sword the whole time.
My sword disassembles and turns into tiny fragments of red-hot light.
Again, brag. Jeez.
As I look at that, it just floats away. I just kind of unsheath and sheath my sword.
Show off.
Sorry, you all have normal, boring guy swords, and
No, I don't. And I like swing my sword around and like look at it, and you see like a brilliant like fuchsia pink sword, like blade.
The space folk have cool swords.
That's fair. That's fair. I sling it back over my shoulder.
Realize we were going to get in a sword fighting contest in the middle of this hike.
I don't think it's a contest.
Media res.
I think we can stop comparing sword sizes and start
Thank
heading to
you.
Brighton.
Oh no, materials. I think it was materials that we were talking about.
I'm
'cause,
walking
sure.
Y'all know my axe is bigger anyways, so let's get a move on.
As we're traveling, let's go ahead and introduce our characters. Let's start with Angie.
So Too Many of them is a half-orc woman. She is very tall but very slim. Generally outside of her performing, doesn't want to take up a lot of space. But in her life, she was a stage performer as an illusionist. So she did very basic magic tricks for a lot of gold for very rich people. So she's very good at blending into whatever environment she needs to, and can kind of play people as she needs to for her benefit and for the group's benefit. Yeah, that's who you see.
Let's go over to Munson.
Hey everybody, my name is Munson. I got kind of long gold hair, balding a little bit on top. It's weird to see a dwarf with gold hair. I got a big white bushy beard, seem to be about 250 years old. I got a bad knee, hurts when it rains, and just kind of gold armor. I'm very, very bright, ostentatious.
Excellent. How about Rin?
Yeah, you see a pink-haired, very well put together, but a little bit in tatters, but very like spacey medieval like mix, with the giant pink greatsword behind its back. Very, airy fairy kind of whimsical nature about Rin, but it keeps himself very upright and very poised as our paladin friend walks at the back of the pack, keeping guard.
How about Kyle?
I'm a very handsome half-orc wearing kind of an odd material for the land. A mix between velvet and tinfoil makes my clothes. I am the brother of Too Many and Ragnar? Is that right?
I think so.
All right. Yes, I'm very
Are we-
fancily dressed, and I'm just covered in media res right now, and would love to get to the nearest inn and dry off.
And finally, the aforementioned Ragnar.
Yeah, Ragnar's, as he walks through the rain, brushing droplets of water, even though they're immediately replaced off his bald head, you see a large half-orc individual. As much as everyone else is put together, Ragnar is the exact opposite. His plate armor seems to be made out of different metals, seems to have been coalesced from different sets of plate armor that he has gathered over the years. His longsword, were it unsheathed, has chips up and down the blade in certain parts from years of usage, and yet is still as sharp as the day that it was forged, showing that he does care highly for maintaining his weapons. Pretty ruddy-looking guy, some scruff on his face, with two very short tusks that appear out of the corner of his mouth upward. Yeah, definitely kind of like a stoic guy who clearly didn't care much about the materials, cares more about the two best pieces of things that he has is his holy symbol that looks as if he purchased it not too long ago, and then kind of clanking behind that is a medallion that is the medallion of the family that Ragnar and Kyle and Too Many are from, having maybe recently discovered each other. I don't know. Once again, we seem familiar, but yeah, that's Ragnar.
One point of contention there, Ragnar, Kyle, and Too Many.
Okay.
You recall this, that you, during birth, were given a fragment, a third of this heirloom, this pendant. You check your pockets, and they're gone. Rin,
Mother will be furious.
My back's
Munson, your objects of shame, those little things we keep along with us, are also gone. Before you can bring this up to your party, the three brothers start piping up. Now, we was looking around this area. Our sister's gone missing, you see. Y'all didn't see a lady who kind of would resemble us, now do you? Strong of build, keen of mind, a beautiful singer.
Not that I saw.
I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I didn't
pretty
see
much.
anybody.
Was she a ghost by chance?
Oh, if she was a ghost, I saw her.
We did see 3 ghosts.
All right,
We
well,
did
enough
not
of
check to see if they were
your
good singers.
little old ghost stories. I don't need to be hearing none of that. I think that she got lost in the woods. Couple folk been getting lost in the woods quite recently.
Can I make an inside check to see if she got lost in the woods or was killed by her brothers?
You already failed that insight check, actually. So this is just what they're saying right now. The rain, the fact that there's companionship, this is what they're saying. And although you've just met these people, you have every right to be suspicious. They continue on. They say, you see, recently, our sister Minerva, she was hooking up with this folk by the name of Vincent. And old Vincent, he says to her, well, let's go and build ourselves a family out in the woods. And we three, we said, that's great. That's wonderful. But y'all, I haven't seen hide nor hair of them in quite some time, and my brothers and I are starting to get a bit suspicious.
How long ago
Either
was
way-
this? Oh, sorry.
Oh, it was maybe 3 or 4 days ago. If you're interested, though, y'all seem strong fighting types. Maybe y'all'd like to help us out in the morning. We're planning on going into the woods looking for our sister in the morning or in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Well, give us a good night's rest, and I think we could get up to about just anything you want.
Excellent. Excellent, madame. That's wonderful to hear. And as you crest a hill, a few candlelights can be seen. As you reach the logging town of Brighton. And we're going to take a quick 10-minute break here. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
loving this.
That's cool.
Okay, all right. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, stay tuned.
All right. As we rejoin tonight's foray, heroes, do imagine that you crest a hill and gaze down into a valley. Oak trees grow in abundance around this small logging town. The brothers Stone, as you find their names are, Marcus, Marius, and Maximus, who say they are looking for their sister, Minerva. They point to the closest house to the north. Marked on our map is Area 2. All right, so that's where we live. If y'all are interested after getting a night's rest, come and find us. We'll be planning on setting out in the morning or afternoon, sometime around then. Well,
Do we have any
pretty
gold on us
popular
or
around
like
town.
money?
You don't. You have no money.
Darn.
He points down the main road. Now, just a bit down that road, you'll come across a big old tavern. Be mindful of the rodentia. The
Why?
Red Squirrel Inn will be a great place for you to at least kind of set out that rain and get yourself a bit of rest. All right, I'll see y'all in the morning. I would invite you into our place, but our father's not very keen on inviting strangers on a dark and stormy night, if you would believe such a thing.
Understood. Where did they? What number did they point to for Red Squirrel Inn? Was that 3 or 1?
1.
1. Okay. And those are the only 2 buildings they pointed out to us, right? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 1 and 2. There's some other places around, you know, it's a small town, mostly agricultural and logging. We like to live a quiet, peaceful life. And that's what's got us so up in arms about our sister going missing.
All right. Perhaps you can look forward to seeing us tomorrow.
Something of that nature, I'm sure. Get some rest, y'all. What?
I hate to do this. We're kind of light on coin. Do they take IOUs down at the Red Squirrel, or you got any spare change?
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry,
okay.
that's what seneschals are for. I got this.
All right, never mind.
There you go. See, your fancy brother right there's got some coin on him. Don't you worry about a thing.
I
Folk
never
are
said
kind
that.
over there.
As they
Tonight's
start
on
to...
you, and I'll slap you on the back.
As they start to walk away, I slowly just kind of like subtly grab my holy symbol, and I'm just gonna hit a quick divine sense, and see if these guys are celestials, fae, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
All of the above.
They're people.
Somehow they're-
Yep. That's fine by me. Yeah, that's alright.
Uh-oh. People.
Hope you have a good night.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I hope you have a good night. Sorry, your accent is addictive. I apologize.
I've been told that.
Oh,
Well, hello. Hi, I'm Ragnar. I guess, but you know that. Do we know each other's names? Like, do we have? Is it like?
You're coming out of a bit of a brain fog.
Okay.
You recall each other and you know each other by name. As a matter of fact, you know that you have been adventuring together for a little bit now. Not a year, but, a couple months. You don't recall where you were. You do recall your friends. You recall as you come into this town, Brighton, the name rings a bell in your head, and as a matter of fact, yeah, you were sent here. You were paid a good sum of money. You're not sure how much, but you were paid a good sum of money because this town has been disappearing. As you look down into the valley, you can see 6 candlelights, 6 houses alight. And the rest of the town is completely dark in this storm. So you make your way down the main road. You can see that most of these houses were just left recently. It's as if people could just come in, open their door, and take their shoes off. There's an eerie quiet tonight as the storm finally begins to give way. No one comes out to greet you. You don't see any faces. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Well,
Do
shall
we
we to
look-
the Red Squirrel then?
do we want to look
We
at one of these
shall
houses
to
on the
the
way
Red
there? It's
Squirrel.
getting kind of a creepy vibe off of it.
I am too.
Well, I mean,
would do that.
I agree.
Hop in
Yeah, I think
as we
we're.
pass.
Yeah, exactly. We're heading towards the Red Squirrel Inn. We just all casually, not at the same time, look at the houses we pass and just see what we see, you know?
They're all new lumber. All of these houses have been built up within the past 50 years. You can tell that much. They are currently in the process of taming back nature and using the lumber to build their homes. You can see that this main thoroughfare that passes through Brighton has trenches cut deep from ox carts. So you assume that this is a logging town, that merchants come and go to purchase woods.
I'd like to look to see if we pass, like, on our way to the inn, house number 5. If you said there was like light or like candlelight of some sort.
Candlelight, indeed.
Oh.
You hold this candle.
Sorry.
That's what scares you.
No, it was cool. I was like, look at us go. Sorry, go ahead.
You hold this candle in your hand, this red, waxy candle. And suddenly you remember. You all remember lighting a red candle and muttering under your breath, just as Rin does right now. He whispers under his breath, looking at this candle, he says, "I hate myself." The building in front of you, there is a candle alight in the attic. There's a wooden sign that looks brand new that has worked brass over it. It holds an anvil in filigree. The shop's name is The Straight Edge. Brasserie.
I walk up the steps and look at the candle to see if there's any similarities between this red candle and the candlelight that's coming from it.
I mean, a candle's a candle.
Right.
The ones that are in the window, your elven eyes perceive that it's white tallow in the window.
Perhaps we can visit the smith in the morning.
Oh, sorry. I was just weird that there's only candlelight around, no torches or anything else.
Well,
I
when
guess.
there's
Aren't we
so few, you don't
supposed
need
to
much.
light that red candle? Wasn't there something about lighting red candles? Anybody else remember that?
I remember.
Yeah. Vaguely.
I hate myself.
Yes.
What was that?
I
Why did
hate myself.
Why
Yes,
did I say that?
But what happens if you light it, though? I can't remember that part.
Do we want to do it now before the
Oh, I
It's
need
raining.
a stiff drink
Oh,
before we do
shit.
any of that.
Perhaps in a room on the floor with more candles around and pillows and soft music playing.
Maybe a little
Hmm.
protection.
a little meditation circle? I dig it. I start walking towards the tavern.
Yeah, same. I'm just wanting to get inside a warm place.
I
Inside
just
a warm place. What's
Try
up?
to take a peek at one of the like blackened outhouses, see what's going in there, see what's going
Yeah.
on in there.
Yeah.
Open if it's an outhouse.
It's a incredibly normal home. You can see blankets line a nice wooden couch, kind of log paneling. It's all made of oak timbers. The inside seems like it was cleanly swept not a few days ago, although it lies barren and empty now.
Okay.
There's a chain outside that once held a dog's leash. Dog is gone.
Place is sad.
A door rattles and bangs against the wind, abandoned and alone. The only other place of any note you can see is the large, 2-story, half-timbered inn and stable. This is a large inn and tavern. And as you look up at it, Munson, something flicks you in the head, just like someone threw a pebble or something.
Not
You
again.
kind of blink your eyes and you look down, and an acorn has fallen to the ground, although there are no trees near you.
All right, which
Kyle,
one of you
all of a
guys threw an
sudden, the
acorn
same
at?
thing happens to you, Kyle. An acorn just knocks you in the head from up above.
I think you're muted.
Am I muted?
You were.
Nope, now I can hear it.
Oh.
I
might
think
have
Zach
just
is
been
also
too low
muted.
to actually have the mic pick me up.
Yeah, I think you were just a little bit far away.
This, which ones of us are from this planet? I don't remember.
Hmm.
I think
These
so.
things normally fall from the sky here.
No,
Yes, but usually they're accompanied by a tree or a shrub.
usually.
Why don't we
reason-
just... I look up and see if there's anything above.
There is a handful of squirrels. Red
I
squirrels.
I
All
will
of them.
bite the acorn.
You bite you bite an acorn.
I
Well,
bite the
that's
acorn.
a weird thing to do. It is a raw acorn fresh from the tree.
Ouch! Kyle.
Poisonous.
I
Got-
don't know these things. I don't know what counts as fruit here.
It is
Oh,
not
I'm
fruit.
so
Ever,
excited to teach you
ever
the ways
since he
of
got
this
hit on the
thing.
head as a
Yeah.
kid, he just doesn't run. He thinks he's from a different planet.
I'm from space. We have different trees there.
No, you're not, Kyle.
Sorry, I don't know your weird regional.
You're from
nuts.
Boston. Stop it.
Ye old Boston.
Well, it seems that I know where it got its namesake. I don't know why we're all looking at squirrels, and I walk in the building.
I'll just wave to the squirrels. Pardon me, and I'll try to walk inside.
Can my cat make a little home with the squirrels for the night instead of coming into the thing? Can it
It's
just like
raining.
chase
I
the
think your
squirrels?
cat wants to be inside.
I think he might like to hang out with some squirrels. He's
Hey,
a
you
very
can
hardy boy.
absolutely. That's fine. Your
Yeah.
cat does just climb up the oak timbers and finds a nice area that's kind of partially covered by some of the wooden slats.
Yeah.
Best
Hey,
friends.
do squirrels normally just throw acorns at people? Do we know this? Anybody?
Red squirrels do.
Sometimes.
Huh, all right. I'll think no more of it.
Probably for the best.
I tie my hair in a bun.
A drink.
Swinging the doors open, you enter a bar that would easily fit 200 people. It has 2 stories with a balcony that looks overhead. Unfortunately, it's quiet inside. There are 2 kind of older looking gentlemen drinking at the bar, and 3 younger looking gentlemen drinking at a private table. The barkeep himself wears a leather vest. He also wears what appears to be some sort of army cap. And as he turns, you can see that he also has some medals pinned to this leather vest. Giant cigar in his mouth, kind of a backwoods, twist him up. He nods with this kind of like, oh, it's you again type of look.
As if he recognizes us?
Oh, it's you again,
Hey,
the barkeep says.
Us?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry about the rudeness. I'm just having a rough day.
You're.
are you addressing the whole group or
Oh,
a single one of us?
Yes, if you could specify.
Oh, it's you again, plural. Oh, it's you again, the 3 orcs, the dwarf, and the elf with pink hair.
I
That's all
don't know
of
who
us.
else.
That covers
That's
it?
Yeah,
us.
that's us.
Yeah, you're very noticeable.
Well, it's
Sorry? Yes, of
Well,
course.
good-
Good to see you.
yeah, good. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
good to
I was
s-
going to say that.
Good to see you.
How
again.
long ago were we here, approximately? Do you remember?
My
It
name's
slipped my mind.
Niles. It's a pleasure to meet you again. Niles Flax.
I remember you, Niles.
Absolutely remember. How could we forget those medals? A very
I don't
important
know
man.
you.
Yes, I don't remember. I don't remember you, Niles. Am I? Is it a surprise to you that I don't remember who you are?
No, it's not a surprise to me to find out that you don't recognize me again.
Oh, phew.
So
How many
it's
times have we been here?
common for this to happen.
It is common. How many times have you been here? I would say 30?
You're
About a month now?
Shit.
fucking kidding.
Oh.
Sorry.
Never should have left
Hell.
space.
Don't mind him.
Kyle,
were we
let's go back.
were we drunk each time, or did we just come from a fight? What? How did?
He goes over and he pours 5 mugs of ale.
How did you-
I'm sorry. I don't have any money to pay for this mug of ale.
Slides
They're on
them
Kyle.
all.
Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm sorry. I should really appreciate your business. It's just every day with you guys that you come in here with playing this same game to me.
Every day.
Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I don't have anywhere to stay. Oh. So, like, we can
That
cut
would be very annoying.
It's
I can't
very-
imagine.
You're playing a prank on me,
No,
and I don't appreciate it.
Sir, listen. I don't know what I can do to prove to you that I don't remember being here. That's pretty hard to prove, but this is no prank. We are not. If we were going to perform a prank on you, we would pick one in a place that doesn't suck so much.
Whoa,
When we
hey, whoa,
prank-
whoa, whoa,
Uh-oh.
whoa.
Hey now.
That's really
Back door.
uncomfortable.
I didn't mean your tavern. I meant
It's
the
a nice
town.
place.
We need
That's
him to
the
give us
town
things for
is-
free.
People are missing. It's not nice. Sorry.
Tact. Tact.
Well,
Honesty is the best tactic.
Yeah, but have some decorum.
Don't like to decorate.
Niles,
I have a question.
Oh,
Yeah, what is
Is
it?
this
What-
one of those towns where it just rains and is dark all the time?
No, not at all. Probably the rain will clear up by tomorrow.
What happens when the rain clears up?
Oh my God, are you asking me what makes the sun shine?
I think we're just trying to figure
I'm a
out if your
barkeeper.
town
I'm
is
not a
cursed.
science professor. Cursed.
We got some
What did you
major
say?
cursed town vibes coming in here.
This by a ghost.
You
like
got
said
a,
cursed?
a
An
dirt
hour ago.
wolf, and you got a bunch of ghosts outside of town, and we're all very confused and tired right now. So if you could drop your attitude a little bit, Niles, my
Ooh.
guy,
Cursed.
woo!
it'd be real great for me and all of my friends,
Oh,
Now,
including
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Kyle, it wouldn't be the first time that you asked me this question. Cursed, you ask. Can anywhere truly be cursed?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, probably.
absolutely.
As you can see by my medals, I have seen the horrors of war. I have seen the battlefield. I've carried the corpses of my brothers on my bare back. Out
Me
and
too.
into the shit. I've seen things, man. But as you've been asking me every night for the past month, yes, I think that this town is cursed. I mean, shit, look around you. I built this place. It was my dream after getting out of the army. It was going to house so many people. Brighton was going to be a prosperous logging town. We got so much fresh wood over here. I thought it would be great to have a little roadside inn. But look at it. 5 people. And you 5 who, surprise, surprise, y'all have paid about a year's worth of renovations to me to stay here while you are quote unquote investigating the paranormal.
Oh.
That makes sense.
I immediately down my ale.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody says, oh.
I'll have another one.
I stand up on my chair. Excuse me, everyone in here. I'm sorry. Can I have your attention for a second?
The
There's
5
like 5 people in
look
here.
up.
Man.
Yeah, they look up.
That counts as everyone.
Yep.
Have you met us before?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I have. I haven't, but I don't get out much. Shut up.
10 out of 10.
Those of you who know us, can we meet over at the bar for a second?
They all look, and Niles, the barkeep. Oh, don't worry about it. They're buying y'all a drink. They gave us. Don't you worry about that. Go on, get. They begrudgingly stand up and just shuffle their way. You can tell that they are honest, working folk by their outfits. Straw hats, white linen tunics. Most of them still have a sprig of buckwheat or alfalfa hanging out of their mouths.
Hey,
Summer babies.
hey, everybody. So it's come to our attention that we have been here a bunch. Can you give us the rundown that you've probably given us before about everything about this town and anything that might be a problem or, stuff that we can do to help and all of that? Pointing us in the right direction to see if we can get out of, I guess, I look at the party, I guess a loop that we're in.
Niles, the barkeep, says, well, it wouldn't be a time loop because time is perpetually continuing forward. You have amnesia.
Oh.
If it was a time loop, you would be experiencing the same day over and over again.
Yeah, and time would be cyclical for us, so therefore we wouldn't know any of the situations you've been in.
That's right. I read a book like that once.
This is a very interesting town.
It really is. I can
It
see
really
why
is.
we've spent a month here.
Yeah,
Do they
more
have
than it
towns
seems.
like this in space, Kyle?
Are there towns in space?
Like this, like weird towns where you're from?
Space is infinite. There's towns like everything in space.
All right.
Wood is kind of weird to me. That's a new one. Not everywhere has this.
You gotta know about wood.
I don't.
There's wood in space. Have you never, like, if there's trees
Okay,
on another
hey,
planet?
no, stop. Okay. We can't question every sentence that is said. Back to business. We are unsure of what is happening. I'm sure by this point that we have asked you to give us a speech that you give us every single time. Can you just, like, give us the spiel here, people?
Yeah. How about this? Something's going on in our town. People are going missing at a crazy rate. I mean, like, over the past month, so many people have went missing from our town. We can barely feed ourselves anymore. There's still a couple people around, but really not much. As you probably saw, that there's only, 5 candles out?
Mm. We
Is
did
there-
notice that on
is
the
there
way in.
any-
Yeah.
Something's been going on just a couple miles to the north.
There we go.
Something grew out of the earth. A door that's just covered in this black sand.
Sand.
We are familiar.
I know sand.
Some people been seeing skeletal riders at night.
Check. Yep.
Some people have been hearing the wailing of ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Yep.
Minerva's gone missing.
We did hear that, yes.
The
We're
mayor's
going
daughter.
out tomorrow
Oh, the
morning.
mayor's
It's the mayor's daughter. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going out with the fellow Stone family tomorrow to help them find
Now, he points his cigar. Don't you go getting messed around with him again. I've seen it happen before.
Messed around with who?
The brothers?
They've got the same goddamn thing wrong with them that y'all got.
Oh, Lord.
Amnesia?
Every night, the same gosh darn thing happens. You all go out in the morning or in the afternoon. Sometimes you talk to me, sometimes you go talk to the mayor, sometimes you talk to other people. Either way, y'all make your way together up to the north. Then every night, the same thing happens. Y'all come in covered in dirt and sand and grime, talking about ghosts, talking about these things. The brothers also, they come back again and again saying, "Oh, our sister went missing just a day ago. Oh, our sister went missing." It's been a month. And every night, every day, y'all been going out there. Just for once, don't take them. Shit.
Have you ever seen this on us? And I looked around and I say, show him the candle.
Without even like moving gaze to like look for the candle, I just reach down into my pouch and just go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Those are votive candles from the Church of St. Anya in town.
What is that? What does that mean?
St. Anya is our patron saint.
Of?
Logging.
Who knew? I certainly didn't. What happens if you light it?
I think it provides an amount of illumination, bud. It also totally ruins my hardwood floor and bar, so I'd prefer if you didn't.
Oh, we've definitely lit this in here before, haven't we?
You look around and Oh boy, there's some red scuff marks over this like fairly new bar.
boy.
Oh boy, oh no, oh gosh.
What if you say it with an I don't know what you would call it here, but an incantation? What happens?
I mean, do I look like a wizard to you? Do I look like... I'm really not trying to be confrontative here. I know that y'all are confused. I still believe in my heart of hearts that this is a practical joke, but just on the off chance that y'all paid me a platinum coin each and are really experiencing some strange delusions, I want to inform you that, he points at the red candle, is a red candle. It does not explode, it does not create poison gas. If you snap it in two, there is not a cookie inside. If you try and eat it, he points at Kyle. Do not try and eat it. It is candle wax.
Yes, we've definitely
I
been here
do
before.
have to take a very important call, so I'll see you all later.
The bedroom's right
Teleport.
upstairs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, did he actually leave?
Oh,
Somewhere to be.
Oh, okay.
But he does, as a matter of fact, cast Misty Step, flipping you off as Niles Flax points to the upstairs, and Kyle goes to bed for the night.
Alrighty, real quick, I
Okay.
have to. Do you mind if we just take a literally 60-second intermission while I reset the cameras?
Absolutely.
Okay, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
So as I was saying, y'all, the whole dang town's going missing. Something weird's going on. It's true the mayor's daughter went missing with that prick Vincent. But really, I don't think he or his doting boyfriend have anything to do with it.
who's Vincent?
Vincent and his boyfriend Thomas came here about a year back.
Mm-hmm.
Part of financiers for this place. They were the money behind the operation. Vincent and Thomas were. They saw that Brighton was a growing town, so over the year they spent some time helping develop the land and, bring us in some more workers. And, well, Vincent found the mayor's daughter. And the mayor's daughter Minerva found him, and they decided they'd build a little shack out in the woods with their mutual lover, Mr. Thomas.
Like a polyamorous kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they've not been seen since, none of them.
No, not one of them. In the past 3-4 months or
When
so.
people disappear, is there anything left behind, or are they just gone?
They're just gone recently. A lot of folk been saying it's that door that opened up that's just perpetually spewing out black sand. And I say, why would you be an idiot and keep poking your nose in there?
Has
anybody come back?
Allegedly, you.
Do you know if anyone's tried to shut the door?
I don't go near it. That's why I'm still alive.
I know that. I mean, like anybody that you've talked to.
No.
He just said the only people to come back from the door are us.
Yeah, anybody who says I'm going to that door, even no one said I'm going to go shut the door. I don't know if the door's open or closed. I know there is a door, and that's it. Because I'm smart and I'm not going near it.
You are smart.
You know about the door because we told you?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Would I have like parchment or anything on me?
Of course, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If I haven't done this before, I would love to.
Angie, I don't know if you know this, but your camera is frozen. If you want
Yep.
to like,
Nope. I absolutely, yeah.
okay, cool.
Don't know. Now I
I thought you were
can't
just a
start the
really
video.
good ventriloquist.
So I don't know what is happening, but I'm gone for a little bit. But I'll just keep talking.
Okay.
I think now that Wes is gone, someone had to have technology problems.
Apparently.
I don't know. Pass the buck.
But yeah, I would like to just say that I have been silently sipping my ale in the corner and writing all of this down in hopes that like to keep track for if this happens again.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you, or I look at all the people around us, have any of you gone with us to the door and with the brothers?
No.
You're
No
not
one
paying
here has.
attention, friend. He said the only people to come back from the door is us 5.
Yeah, no, but you said there were more. So maybe some went missing while we were also on the...
And they went missing.
Exactly, yes.
No, like
And
while
they
we were
stayed
there.
missing.
Like they were with us. And it all makes sense in my head.
So what you meant to ask them is, have anybody else ever left with us?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge, no. And if I found out that you were just leading people into the woods to kill them or whatever,
Right.
No, you'd have a problem with that. It's right. It's okay.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, no. We follow the letter of the law here.
I kind of look to the rest of my companions and I say, I don't know how to, it angers me, but I see no other course of action than to do exactly what we have apparently done in the past.
Well, there is another option.
What's that?
We could go to the door without the brothers.
that's what I'm suggesting y'all do.
Well, apparently we've done. Well, yes, that's fine. I'm just saying, go. I don't care if we go with the brothers or not. I'm saying
we gotta
should
go
just
to the door.
with the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first light, try to get there before the brothers do. I don't know. Seems like Niles is pretty trustworthy, fellow soldier. Wouldn't lie to us.
No point to. Y'all paid already.
Can I specifically insight if the reason why he's okay with us is the fact that we paid, or like can I just insight check him in general? But that's the thing that I'm like curious about.
Of course.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance, or is that? Can I see him insight checking him, looking him up? And
It
down?
would be noticeable. You know, you're kind of
I-
like wiggling your fingers in front of a guy who's trying to eyeball the bartender. Like,
Yeah,
that wouldn't
that's
go
true.
unnoticed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
As you do. As you do. Oh no.
She's just joining again to see if that helps with the camera issue. We don't have to go anywhere.
I'll cast guidance on you.
I just
Okay.
I'm just right in
Well,
front
then I
of
guess I roll that with advantage. Is that what
It's,
guidance says?
Mhm.
plus D4.
No, it's a plus a D4. So
Oh,
the best you could
gosh.
get is a 6.
Yeah.
Niles Flax gets up and he pulls a short sword out of the scabbard. Get the fuck out.
I'm
Get
just
the fuck
trying to
out,
help
get the
him
fuck out.
remember.
Why did you do
Get the fuck
that?
I didn't
Nope.
know you weren't supposed to.
Y'all paid? Get the fuck out.
Okay, okay.
Why?
Yes, alright, we're leaving. We will leave.
Sleep
Why are we
in
leaving?
the rain
Why
like
will we
dogs.
stay?
You
That
guys got something against
Is
magic?
something y'all should. Do you have something against magic? People are going missing around people, and you're trying to fucking ensorcel me.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help
You
him
are-
remember.
You are trying to cast magic on me in my own tavern. There are 5 people left. You get the fuck out. You get the fuck
I
out right
would
now.
Just
never
him
try to
or
cast
all of
magic
us?
on you.
All of you.
Is
Y'all
there,
Could I
paid already?
stay?
No. Get out. Get the fuck out. Sleep in the rain like dogs.
Okay, all right, all
You
right.
keep your dogs in the rain as I turn around and walk out.
I'll take my mug of ale and I'll.
He yells as you say you keep your dogs in the rain. He says, they're all gone.
Oh,
I do start to head out. I just kind of let everybody else walk ahead of me, and then right before I leave, I just turn around and say, I do sincerely apologize. See you tomorrow. And I walk out the door.
I
Thank
hope a
you.
wizard casts a spell on you. See how you like it. I hope you get possessed to try and hurt someone. He says.
I did. I
directly to
literally did an
Munson.
hour ago. I'm just trying to fucking help.
Hey, it's all right. Listen, obviously people here are very touchy, okay? We can't just go around casting spells on people. But now
I
we
cast
should...
it on you.
Listen, I understand, but he doesn't know that. So now we should just break into one of these houses and sleep there. tonight.
Exactly.
Or
now hold on. We're not gonna break into anybody's habited house, right?
No, of course not. One of the abandoned ones.
Yes, one of the
Okay,
abandoned ones, yes.
There's our.
Good, just-
oh, yeah, there's
Just double
almost
checking.
like 200-300. Yeah, there's a good amount of homes, several of them apartments and tenements. And as you look around, one last candle snuffs out.
oh Lord, right in front of us.
We should go to there.
Yep.
Let's go to there.
Start
I-
running over there.
I draw my great sword and just like moulinet it up onto my shoulder.
Clearly,
Oh,
none
yeah.
of you have
And go.
ever listened to a horror story from a bard, and I follow.
Yeah. As
I've
you
heard
do,
plenty of horror stories.
You can see an old fieldstone church on your way. Has a steeple, and you can see that's one of the buildings that still has light on the inside. Making your way towards one of the homes, here's a question. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different homes. I put the candle on one of them. Which one was it?
Fuck. I think it was
This one? Right?
It was the one to the right of the tiny one. This one.
I think it was the tiny one.
I think it was the one to the right of the tiny
I think it was the tiny one right here.
one.
As imagine that our party is kind of scrambling around at this point, saying, I think it was this one. I think it was that one. Because you're not sure, and there's no sign of habitation. It's as if they went up without a trace.
Which one looks like the nicest one?
I would say I think the tiny one that Eric has his cursor on, I think that's, perfect little night for a nice old bear family.
This
This
one right
one's
here?
just right, yeah.
Okay.
A family could have just disappeared from here. Do we know that? Are we thinking about that in our brains?
Well, what better way to get closer to the mystery?
Also, Kyle's
Should
gonna
we-
have no idea where we are.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we tell Kyle? You guys are family.
He'll find
Yeah,
us.
whatever.
I'll
Try the door.
He's got good
Still-
tracking skills.
You look around and you realize that none of these doors have locks.
Oh.
We could each have our own house.
They really
don't-
should have locks in this town if people are going missing. I don't know what
I
they're
don't
doing
think
with
we
home
should.
security.
I don't think we
Split
should
up.
separate. Yes, I think that's a
Oh,
bit
God, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you really want, I mean, we can.
You try sharing a room with 4 men.
Maybe
Always.
I have
if we,
most of my life.
we can
But you're
share
a man.
different rooms. You know.
It's a small house. I doubt there's.
No,
many
it's
different
okay. It's
rooms.
alright. It's alright. And can
yeah.
I like knock gently on the door?
It just swings open.
Well,
Hmm.
it's ours now. Oh, never mind. I
Oh
don't
my
want
God,
to be
that
first.
Scared the crap out of me.
Who'd like to go in first?
Yep,
Anyone?
Ragnar, check it out.
Yep. Sorry, and I step in and I walk
know
in first.
Know yourself, Ragnar.
Yeah.
The way that a
light
lot
candle?
of quickly made homes are, they're made almost prefab.
Yeah.
So you can see that, there's a breakfast island. The walls are all made of the same splint timber. There's a nice bed, one singular bed next to a fireplace. There are no ashes. I mean, there are ashes in the fireplace. There are no logs in the fireplace. You do see at the window a white candle, partially melted.
Can I cast? I also would have gone in. Can I cast Divine Sense on the house?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
As he's doing that, I don't cast, but I just walk over to the candle and I just hold I grab the wick and just see if it feels warm, if this was the candle that was recently lit.
I cast guidance on you again, Ragnar.
The bartender's not watching this.
Look at me now, Niles.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Wait, I can just do those candles. Yes. Okay. I'm not good at this, but... Oh gosh,
Plus
-2.
Plus a D4.
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, sure. I'll do a real
You
quick
get 16.
D4. Yeah.
He's outside staring at you in the window.
Bap, bap.
No!
Set out.
Niles!
Do I get anything from my Divine Sense?
No, the house is not haunted. The house is not evil. There is no evil in this house.
Whatever was here, it's gone now.
If
The wick of the candle, I don't even know how long it takes for a wick of a candle to completely return back to room temperature, but touching it,
37 seconds.
30. It's room temperature, a bit chilly because the door's open. It's an autumn eve, autumn night.
I'd love to cast light just to give ourselves some illumination into the house.
Of course.
Can I start barricading the door?
With what?
What's in the? Is there a chair or something I could put in front of the door or something?
Sure, you can put a
do
chair on the front of the door. No problem.
Yeah.
I light the red candle if I can,
Easily, no problem there.
and mutter, "I hate myself."
Oh God.
You all get this kind of how you all just said, "Oh God, oh no." You all kind of feel yourselves subconsciously muttering the words back. I hate myself. Nothing happens.
I don't.
Stop doing that.
I mean,
hate
I wasn't gonna do it in the bar.
Party foul.
Party
Put out
foul.
Put out that candle.
I lick my fingers and do the psst thing, or at least try to.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, as you do, our camera fades to black. As slowly but surely, the curse of night gives way, as it always does, to daylight.
Wow.
Wow, I slept so well. I don't even remember falling asleep. It was one of those nights.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
You were
Good morning,
so
everyone.
tired
Oh,
last night.
I crawl out of the bed that I slept in that nobody else did. Oh, because there's one bed in here.
I
Great night's sleep.
Do we remember
roll
the
over.
night's events?
You remember the night's events? Yes? You are awoken to a church bell right next to you, splitting your head open.
I had too many ales last night, and I only had 2 ales last night.
I had one, but that
Too many ales.
too close to the
Too many of them.
church. I look out to see what I can see of the church to see if anybody's like showing up or anything.
Indeed. Yes, you can see a handful of people, all in homespun trousers, white linens, straw hats. This is a large church that, like other buildings, could house hundreds of people. Yet you only see a handful of them. 7, 8, less than 10, making their way inside the old church, the new church house.
Does that feel like something we should go to? It might be nice to have a, relaxing church morning. Does anybody want to join me?
I guess I'm not against it, but I just feel like we should head to the door.
You're asking me to go to a church of a false deity or a different deity?
No, we don't know that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that seems to be something that we haven't done yet before we've gone to the
How
door.
do you know that?
It wasn't mentioned.
Can we see the brothers going to church at all? Do they look like they're a part of the crowd?
don't. They're kind of recognizable now that you've seen their gait, the fact they all kind of walk right next to each other.
Mhm.
You do not see the 3 brothers Stone making their way to the church. No.
I think it would behoove us to move quickly towards the north, see if we can get to the door before. Did I?
No, I agree.
Are they out there? And I look out to see if we can see the brothers at all.
No, I just.
Not by the
Oh,
church.
I was like.
Not by the church. I mean everywhere else.
Like if we
From
see
where
them-
you're at right now, kind of just getting up in the morning, you don't see them at any of the abandoned logging huts near you. You don't see them at the tavern that you were kicked out of, and you don't see them at the church.
And it seems like the coast is clear if we want to just do a little scoot. What?
That's my vote.
Is that not an expression?
We should pick up our brother, but yes, we should head north.
Yeah, where is he?
He's asleep at the inn. He didn't offend everyone.
Are we sure about that? He
Let's go check.
disappeared.
He walked upstairs. He said he had he had to have a moment alone.
He teleported. He did some magic.
But he
If
pointed
I see Niles
upstairs.
again, you better hold me back. Is all
Now
I'm
wait a second. He did some magic, and then
And you really like to question every little thing that happens, don't you?
well, we've had amnesia. I'm kind of confused and perturbed. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, I understand, but I feel like you're questioning the things that don't matter. People are disappearing and dying. We need to get a move on here. People getting offended or not is not a matter of... It's not important. That's my opinion.
Oh, that's
When
not
you
it.
say people are dying, you kind of, gesture subconsciously at the church. And you realize that people are not going into the church to sit. They're going into the church to make their way to the back of the church, which has a graveyard.
we should probably see what's up with that.
Well, I probably could tell you what's up with that. A lot of people are gone. A lot of people are probably mourning.
Oh,
My guess.
let's go get Kyle. I'd like us all to be together. I just feel it's important.
All right.
Grab Kyle, and then, I don't know, maybe I agree with Ren on this one. Why are they all heading to the cemetery first thing in the morning?
Yeah, not a particularly cheery activity. Or
When
trying
funerals
to make things
happen.
better.
Funerals don't happen. They happen in the morning?
Everybody's missing. Why would they be having a
Mostly.
funeral?
Funerals
there's no
are-
Because they're missing.
Yeah, but there's no bodies.
I walk outside. Towards the
Yeah,
tavern.
I will have started walking to.
Kyle!
I'm still
That's
like
well.
I'm questioning as I'm walking toward the tavern, just like
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Always like-
And early in the morning, you can see still snacking on a pancake wrapped in sausage, drinking a
Oh.
half beer, is your handsome brother, Kyle. Oh,
Oh.
hello.
Looks like you actually got some sleep. That's good.
No, it looks like you slept in a dirty old building.
That's
Oh,
exactly-
we
well,
did.
You
You
nailed
smell
it.
like pine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
that's not a bad smell.
But
It is in space.
We're gonna have to have a conversation about this.
Kyle, there's something going on at the church. It's not church. Let's just put it that way.
Well, maybe we can
there's
just make our way there and then head on the main road out of town.
When is a church not a church? When
Oh,
it's
tell
a
us,
jar?
Kyle.
Oh shit,
Oh,
that's deep.
Kyle.
Got him.
Also, Kyle, don't cast any spells in here. Niles could be a real asshole.
Oh,
Say
yes,
that-
he
say that
told
loudly.
me. He wanted to apologize for overreacting, but he couldn't find it in himself.
Mm.
That seems about right.
I'll
for
find
the
it in him.
moments that we've known him.
He just needs to reflex.
Right,
looked
so
at
going to the weird spooky door? Are we going to talk to the church people? Are we going to try and rustle up some breakfast?
His last name is
He's
Flax.
eating
That's
breakfast
the
currently.
joke. Oh.
Now, what about second breakfast?
Let's go to the church. Make it quick. We got a door to shut.
All right.
Did they do 11sies here? As I walk out.
I like nod solemnly in the direction of the cemetery, but then join my party trudging forth.
Certainly. And
Aren't
as
we
you,
going to the
in the
cemetery?
early
Mhm.
autumn morning, make your way slowly towards the church, kind of, the church is built on a hill in the middle of the valley of Brighton. And in the graveyard, you can see a stern, serious old man wearing a monk's cassock and a holy symbol of a cross on his knees, lamenting, "Gods, gods, why?" And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Oh man. Okay.
Baldo is sad.
Hello, man of cloth.
All right. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Man, what a start.
Woo!
Jeez.
Well, thank you, Thor, very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you to Thor for being an amazing guest DM. We're going to keep doing these sessions for Thursdays in October and keep on the lookout for another series. Oh, excuse me. Another series being DM'd by Thor, hopefully in the future. So thank you so much for that. That was amazing. Also, the person who just left was Wes. He will be back. And so we would like to thank him for joining us as well. This coming Sunday, 2 p.m. Central, we are going to have a one-shot with some members of the cast, which I'm very excited about, and special guest Michael is going to be rejoining us again. So very much looking forward to that. Stay tuned at Charmed Persons to all of our socials. We are also on YouTube now at Charmed Persons. The first 5 sessions of Tomb of the Black, not Tomb of the Black Sand, that's what we're doing right now. The first 5 sessions.
I'm gonna watch those.
Yeah, I went to the future. It's pretty great, guys. We nailed it.
We never know because we have amnesia.
Ah.
Oh no, Thor's is scaring me with these sounds. I have to go. Okay, yes, the first 5 sessions of the Tayroth campaign are up on YouTube channel. So yes, go check all that out. Like I said, stay tuned to the socials. Thank you again to Thor so much. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye.